YouTube, Beast Smokers back here with you, and today we're going to make a nice jerk chicken. So for this particular jerk chicken, I am using a pre-made marinade. It's that Walker's Wood, very good. I have a little bit left. Then I'm going to go in also with some of my green seasoning that I've made. Alright, really easy to make. I have one lime. Go ahead and put it down the middle. Chicken's already been cleaned. Also, so some of these, I went ahead, took the skin off, still bone in. Can you see that? Fat on. We're going to cook these directly over the charcoals. Now, traditionally, jerk chicken is cooked over coals and pimento wood. I don't have any pimento wood, but I do have pimento berries. Those will be making an appearance tomorrow. Some of these I also left the skin on, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to get my lime squeezed in here. It's kind of an impromptu jerk marinade. Now, I'm not talking about the store-bought stuff that I already have on hand, but the other items that I'm putting with it, right? So in this green seasoning that I made, we got a whole heap of scallions, so a little bit of lime, a little bit of whole lot of garlic, a little bit of cinnamon, some brown sugar, a little honey, a little spice, form of red chili pepper flakes. So we're gonna go down with some of that first. All right, I have to use it all. All right, and then we're gonna get in there with some of that nice jerk seasoning. We're gonna massage. The name of this game is massage. Get it on that chicken. All right. The longer you can let this set in this marinade, the better it'll be. I'm going overnight, so total time on this will be about a day and a half. Right. I'm going to also peel some of these skins back, get that marinade directly on that chicken. I did put a little canola oil on in my green seasoning, so I don't have to worry about a lot of stickage or burning. Alright, so we're just going to get in here and marinate this. Make sure everything's in contact with that marinade. We're going to drop these flavors all the way to the bone. That's the whole purpose of this. So we're going to get in here a lot of these, get some of this marinade in there, directly on that protein. Cover it back up. Okay. Put it back in there. When I'm cooking directly over the charcoals, I like to leave a lot of that fat on. This is a piece of it's a piece of skin. We can go ahead and take that off. All right. I'll put it to the side for now. Make sure all these pieces are rubbed down. That's what you want. Okay, get some of this marinade on my hand. Doesn't really take much. Again, this particular Walker's Wood marinade we've had for a bit sitting in our fridge. It's mild. It's not really hot. I think that green season might be a little spicier than the actual jerk marinade itself. But it's all going to mellow out. The brown sugar, the little honey I used, it'll all mellow out. But the most important thing, you do want to make sure, you see how this has no marinade on it. So we want to pull that skin back. I go in here and find some of this excess marinade, get it on that chicken. All right, pull that skin back over. And I might shape these before I put them on the grill. Alright, I think that's going to be about it. So let's make sure I got all the pieces. I'm going to pull that skin back. Go in here, rub the sides of this bowl with it. Right. Get that skin pulled back over. Because of the way we're cooking these, and we're going direct over some charcoal, I'm going to make sure we don't remove that fat. That's where a lot of the flavor is going to come from. It's also where, we get that fat rendering, drops down, hits those coals, it comes back up, and flavors our meat. Alright. Real simple, smells delicious already. It's looking pretty good. So this one we didn't get pulled back, so I'm going to take it. Get it on. There you want it. I will shake this one up tomorrow, but that's fine. We're going to let this set in this bowl, marinate overnight. I will cover this, because again, this is raw chicken. I'm going to get in here and disinfect my counter, but we got some nice marinated jerk chicken. I'm going to put this in my fridge after I cover it, and I'll bring you guys along tomorrow when I'm getting ready to get a fire started and get my pimento seeds in those coals so we can get some of that essence of that nice pimento wood and get these on. Stay tuned. Alright, here's how we're looking. This is our jerk chicken. Got it out that marinade about an hour ago. Folded the skin up, making sure it's nice and neat. I'm not sure it's going to stay like that, but we'll try to keep these skin covered pieces like that. Then we have the other thighs that we went ahead and taken the skin off. Now, you see all that jerk marinade on? I'm going to leave that on there. Again, part of this cooking this directly over those charcoals is about getting that char. That's what we're after here. Give me a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and get this over some white hot charcoal. Stay tuned. Alright, here we are. I've got those skin on chicken thighs here and here, directly over those charcoals. And I took the ones without the skin and put them on the back. Again, this is 2-zone cooking, a hot zone and cold zone. I am looking to go ahead and start rendering the skin out to make sure we got some good char on that skin. And hopefully it will go ahead and seal itself to the bottom of those thighs, and I'll give them a flip. Hopefully we don't have much shrieking to speak of. As you can see, we don't have much flame. That's because those Kingsford blueback charcoal are whitening that over. Alright, so I've got some of my allspice berries here. And every now and again, these are allspice berries. This comes from the pimento wood tree. Alright, I will get some of those down over those coals. You can smell it. It smells pretty good. It's a distinct smell, right? Alright, I'll bring you guys back when we got some movement going on. I'm going to put the top on. I've got to run in the house and do a bit of cleaning. A few minutes, I'll be back out. Alright, here's where we're at. We're about 10 minutes in. I got a bit of fly rub due to these with the skin on because that fat started rendering. As you can see, we went ahead and crisped that chicken up. Looks burnt. I promise you it's not. Haven't had any off smells or bad smells so far. I'm going to put my top back on this kettle for the next 15-20 minutes. I'll be coming back and forth checking just to temp the ones that have the skin on, making sure they are done. These are still absolutely juicy, and I'll be back. YouTube B Smokehouse back here with you. Let's get ready to close this this jerk chicken thigh video out. So I have one of the skinless chicken thighs here. Let's recap what we did. I took some chicken thighs, about 3 or 4 of them. I left the skin on, trimmed the skin up. The rest I removed the skin. I went ahead and I got that jerk seasoning. I went with a store-bought jerk seasoning. I believe it's made by Walker's Wood. I rubbed these down really good, put them in a vessel, and got them in my fridge. For those chicken thighs that still had the skin on it, I went ahead, lifted that skin back, got some of that good jerk seasoning down there. I also went ahead and made my own green seasoning to kind of amplify the flavors in this jerk seasoning. That went down too, gave everything a nice rub, got into the fridge where it stayed for the last 24 to 30 hours total, right? I then got up this afternoon, started a fire on my 22-inch Weber Kettle. It's the shallow version, using Kingsford blueback charcoal. All right, I don't have pimento wood, so instead of using any wood at all, I use pimento or allspice berries, which are the berries produced from the pimento tree. It gives off really nice flavors. I did have a bit of a flare up because of those chicken thighs that had the skin on it. Some of that fat was trapped, and as that fat started to escape, we started to get some flames. But no worry, this is easy over the fire cooking or over the coal cooking. We moved everything back, put the top on to control those flames. All right, so here's one of those thighs. This took about 30 to 40 minutes, and that's me putting directly over the fire and off of the fire. So let's see what we have. I can tell you these are still juicy. They smell quite delicious. In hindsight, next time I probably will still be removing the skin from all of them. If I don't, then I won't put that skin directly over the charcoal first. I'll let it render as close to the fire as possible, and then as they finish rendering, to give it a help out and to crisp that skin up, I will get them directly over the fire to finish. You see that? Looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Full of flavor. Flavor goes down to the bone. This season, I did put a bit of salt in that green seasoning, as well as I salted these before I got them into that bowl and hit them with that Walker's Wood marinade. Really, really good, simple, basic recipe. Now, other than the flare-ups, this has kind of helped the way that I will do these going forward. And then I guess it would vary, because if I had chicken breasts on there, then there's not enough fat, right? So I would just watch them closely right over the coals. But this is delicious. Got a bit of heat. It's not overly hot, not overly empowering to where I can't taste that jerk marinade. Guys, if you haven't done so, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Till the next video, Beast Smokehouse out.